$500 million plus in sales in less than 1 hour, $500 million. Hey, good evening, rock stars. Welcome in the channel. It is Tuesday, November 15th, 2022, and you read the title correctly. $500 million plus in sales in less than 1 hour, $500 million. How? Who? Why? Well, if you don't know any better and you've been living under a rock, today was the official pre-release sale, pre-sale for Taylor Swift, singer extraordinaire's new concert tour dates announced for 2023. They went on pre-sale this morning for everyone that got a code, and they sold out in under an hour. Official reports are like 20-some minutes. People were in queues for hours, in virtual lines for hours upon hours upon hours to get tickets for Taylor Swift's concert. So she's doing 53 dates, and it's not 53 cities, 53 dates. A lot of cities she's doing 2 and 3 dates, so it's more like 25 cities. But long story short, and I'm gonna tell you why this video is appearing on my channel, this is about supply and demand and sales. So listen up and don't ever forget this life and business lesson. So let me give you guys, since I'm a numbers guy, my calculator here. Taylor's doing 53 cities, 53 dates, excuse me. And each of those stadiums roughly holds anywhere from 30 to 60,000. So we can reasonably conservatively say she's selling an average of 40,000 tickets per night, right? Which would mean she's selling 2.12 million tickets, over 2 million tickets. The top level tickets here in Tampa were between 50 and 100. The middle levels were between 100 and 200. The lower 100s were between 2 and 350, and the floor pit areas were upwards of $400 to $500. So to be conservative, let's just say the average ticket price is about $200, right? We'll even say $225 because it's probably a little higher than that. We come up with $477 million in tickets. Now that doesn't include all of the VIP, the backstage meet and greets, all of those other things that are selling for thousands and thousands of dollars, which is how we get over that $500 million number. And it's probably higher than that even with just the ticket sales. Don't forget the merchandise she's going to sell that night for each of those nights. And don't forget all of the liquor and food sales that the stadiums will sell. Over $500 million. And I'm telling you this story to tell you this story. I told you this story to tell you this story. There's buyers with money for everything. Does every one of those people that bought tickets today at face value have the money to spend? Probably not all of them. They're spending money they may not even have. With Christmas coming up, could be Christmas gifts, who knows? There's always a buyer for everything, supply and demand. Now don't forget, that is just the face value Ticketmaster, direct from the source ticket prices. There are now tickets on SeatGeek. There are tickets on StubHub selling for tens of thousands. Ridiculous price. Take a look at this. Guys, check this out. These are resale prices. Oh my God, look at these prices. Look, this is insanity. Holy crapola. Look, there's a ticket for sale right now. If I swipe this over for $50,000, Section H, row 1, front row of Section 8, front and center of the stage. That's right up there at the stage. $50,000 for 2 tickets. That's $50,000 each, $100,000. My point is, guys, the point of this video, and the reason I told you that story to tell you this story is because no matter what you sell on, no matter what platform, eBay, Amazon, Poshmark, no matter how you go about it, supply and demand determines sales. You need to have items that people want, and the whole world wants Taylor Swift tickets, apparently. I don't know why. She's good. I love, her music and her performance and her concerts. I've been to them, are great. I don't like her as a person. I don't like her political beliefs. I don't like her drama, boyfriends, this, that, all her shenanigans and baggage. But she's a great performer. She really is. I don't imagine I would ever pay thousands of dollars for her tickets. $200, maybe. $2,000, absolutely not. But supply and demand is there. You need to find an item that has way more supply, way more demand, excuse me, people want it than there is a supply. In Tampa, Taylor sold or will sell 120,000 tickets. In the greater Tampa, Clearwater, Pinellas area, that's these 3 or 4 counties, or excuse me, around me, there are 3.3 million people who live here. And that doesn't include north of us, south of us, Orlando, the whole area that she could come to that would drive here. There's probably 10 million people that live within an hour to an hour and a half of here that would drive to this concert. You're trying to supply 10 million people with 120,000 tickets. The supply is not there to meet the demand, and everything is selling astronomically high and astronomically fast. You need to find items that people need or want that badly. Not as badly as Taylor Swift tickets, but in general, in order to satisfy some portion of the demand so you can make the money over and over again. People are going to say, well, what are those items? What are those items? Tell us those items. This video is worthless if you don't tell us. There's tons of them. There's thousands of them. You want me to sit here and list all the items? I mean, PS5s and Switches and GameCubes and video games and iPhones and tablets and MacBooks and Bose surround sounds and headsets, and I could go on and on and on. There are tons of items that have tons of demand. Go to Amazon and click on the most popular items in each category, and you'll find the top selling items from every category, 10, 20, 30, 50 items. You'll figure out what supply and demand is and start going out and looking for those items and finding them, whatever you have to do. With that said, that's just kind of my life lesson for you guys today. Supply and demand, that's what makes the world go round. That's why when people have something that someone else, wants, a vintage t-shirt, you can't get them anymore. They're gone. $200 a shirt, $500 a shirt, whatever it is. Supply and demand. In the meantime, Taylor Swift doing, at face value, over $500 million in gross sales today. That's insanity. That's absolutely mind-boggling, and good for her. Like, she figured it out, right? So good for her. And I can't wait to see the comments. This should be interesting. Have a great night, guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to get back to work, and thank you for taking the time. Hit that thumbs up, turn it blue. Helps the YouTube algorithm. The YouTube algorithm. I appreciate that. And if you could subscribe to the channel, I'd love to have you here for future videos. And until those future videos, enjoy your evening. I'll see you guys next time.